What's up, peeps? Yeah, it's another day devoid of actual skateboarding. Even though it was a really beautiful day here in the southwestern part of Pennsylvania, some of us had to work, but that doesn't mean that I wasn't thinking about skateboarding or something like that. And potentially I'll get to skateboard soon, but I'm hoping that when I do get to skateboard soon, that I can actually create some skate-related or actual skateboarding content and not be doing skate-related content. But for now, all I can do is make skate-related content, and that skate-related content would be the second unboxing that I'm going to do. There's a train. So people always, they're like, yo, don't you get sick of that? And I'm like, no, I mean, it's kind of, romantic in a way, but it also means that the world is still running, It was one of the weirdest things when the pandemic was on, the train was still going, so it was kind of nice to know that there was still commerce. The world hadn't really come to an end. You could still hear the trains. What that has to do with anything, I don't know. Anyway, back to unboxing stuff. That's what I'm going to do. This is the would be something if it wasn't, but of course it is. Skateboards. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's actually round 2 of the Santa Cruz reissues. So you saw the first 2, which were the Nodus Kitten and the Salva Baby Stomper. So you can probably guess what these are if you are down with Santa Cruz's this summer. I think they did a pretty good job of what they released. I think all 4 that they picked were pretty good picks. And even the ones that were the springtime ones, of course the Jeff Kendall, the Atomic Man, which is my favorite board of all time. Soaked on that too. Always got a filler paper. These again, round 2 is actually purchased again from Old Skull Skates, and they usually hook it up pretty well as far as caring for them. So this is the first one out. Lots of glare from my lights. And the first one. There's the Cory O'Brien Purgatory. So we can get a better look at it. And there it is. I really like the purple backdrop on this one. Yeah, it looks pretty fresh. There's a top. It's got a little cross on it. And the top is, I would call it black charcoal almost. The cross is silver. Gotta see it without the light. A lot of reflection. But it's only because the plastic's still on there. But the bottom is a purple stain. Silver. It's like the cloak around the back of the skeletons is kind of reddish. I actually like this graphic a lot. I'm somewhat torn between this graphic and of course the Reaper. They reissued the Reaper. I got the 2018 one, I believe. In silver, like a metallic silver, black and red. And I really like that one. I haven't ridden it much, but when I did, I liked it. I mean, this almost looks like the exact same shape it was. It's got the little flare on the sides here. This one is a 9.85 by 30. So, and I think the wheelbase on it is 15 inches if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, you can see black top. The purple, again, stain is prominent this year. It's been prominent for a while. I do like it though. I'm not hating on it at all. Yeah, I'm not mad at that purple color. I am, however, kind of mad about that light. Let me see if I kill it. Will it change the whole setup? Yeah, it might be. Yeah, it's kind of dull, but yeah, that might give you a better idea of what it looks like. Still kind of dark though. But yeah, that looks good. The purgatory. These dudes on the bottom look like they're hit. Skeletons, man. So I know some people think like these types of graphics are, you know, old and worn out and grotesque. You know, these Santa Cruz and the PAL graphics too sometimes appear like a little bit gross, you know, and things that are kind of out of a bygone era, but I'm cool with it. I don't mind it. I never had the Purgatory as a younger person, but every time I've seen it out, I was always stoked on it. When I saw they were going to reissue it, you know, obviously I had to hook it up. You know, plan is to grip it and rip it, but you know, for now it's going to be thrown into the collection, and you know, I'm going to continue to push the collection as far as I possibly can, and eventually, you know, I'll get to it. Because anytime you enter into a serious skateboard collection, the idea is to push it as far as you possibly can. Alright, so that only leaves one last one, and if you're familiar with the four that they dropped, you're probably familiar with what this one is. Roskopp. And I think I mentioned this in the last video. I don't know what we were talking, but I've never been a huge Roskopp fan. My neighbor, growing up, Alan White, had, I think, 4 different Roskopps. I know he had the original Target. I think the last one he had was the Roskopp 6. But yeah, part of the reason why I bought this one was because of some of the good memories that I had skating with him. And he unfortunately passed away in a car accident, but R.I.P. man. Hopefully there's a, I think he quit skating as a teenager too, so he kind of bailed out on the whole thing, but I would say hopefully you can skate wherever you're at in the next world, but I doubt he'd be doing that at this point anyway. But yeah, that's it. Roskopp. What is this, 3? I don't know. Yeah, this is the Roskopp 3. It's a 10.25, 30.03, and I think the wheelbase is a little bit bigger on this one. I think it's like 15.14. This is a pink stain. On the bottom it has the matte finish. Again, something that they've been doing quite a bit of. Target is kind of a yellowish aqua blue, and then you can see that blue kind of repeated on the top. Another Target. Pink lettering in there. Yeah, this one's good though. I do like that color, man. Actually, I wasn't sure about it. I thought I was gonna hate on it, but I like this one, man. I like how it fills out everything, you know? Looking at it, look how bold it looks. It's a bold statement, man. Yeah. This might actually be my favorite one. I'm stoked on that. Comparatively, I have the other Target, like I was saying, I had that other matte Roskopp Target with just the arm. I think it's the Target 1. Same shape, basically. But yeah, it's definitely not as bold. It doesn't cover as much of the deck like this one does. Like it's covering the bottom, the graphic bottom part of it really well. And it busts out for sure. Literally and figuratively. Like it's tight. I'm impressed. Yeah, this one definitely has it. For sure. I mean, typically I don't go crazy over the pink colors, the fuchsia color, but I'm not mad at that. Definitely not mad at that. So yeah, wow. Exciting. Fucking Cory O'Brien, Rob Roskopp. The last two of the Santa Cruz summer reissues, they fit together well with the Nadas and the Salva. I don't know what else is, I think that's pretty much it. Of course, got my mob grip for when the time comes, they get the call, got to put them together, stand on them, you know. Maybe you want to try to take it to the next level when you do that. I got some other parts I think too, I don't remember exactly. These are fill-in parts. Dogtown, those are just some Dogtown red. 3/8 risers. Got a plan for these. I'm gonna try. Actually, I have the parts right over here. So I got these mini logo trucks a while back, which is I don't know. I just picked them up. These are the 875s, and they were dirt cheap. And I wanted to ecosystem them onto a PAL board, the skull end sword with the Giga shape, and because I have a set of indies on there now, but I really want those indies off of there, and I wanted to just try these out, and I wanted to throw them on that PAL board because I feel like Mini Logo is a, you know, PAL company, so you know, we're gonna sister their products together, and we'll see what goes on with that, see how these perform. I'm not gonna, maybe I'll throw something together previous before I put that board together, and maybe we can review whether or not these things are worth. I think I paid $30 for a pair, so whatever. But these red risers are going to be part of that whenever that happens. And I always try to get bearings when I order, for the most part. And if I'm going to get bearings, obviously I'm going to get Indy GPRs, you know, because it's the bearing I like, you know. And the reason I like it is because it's fast, serviceable, and durable. So yeah, there's that. Where can I put these for now? Anyway, I think that's it. I think that's all that's in the box. But the main thing about the box, obviously, being the content part, was the Santa Cruz, Roskopp, and the, sorry, I was looking at the price tag, staring at it like a, but looking at, I stared at this for a while, the Santa Cruz Cory O'Brien Purgatory reissue. Give you a close-up look at that. I guess you can kind of see the graphic. It's a little bit, the light's a little rough. Yeah. Purple stain on the bottom. There's the top sheet, black, with the cross. Yeah, this thing's tight, dude. I don't know. I like them all, man. I mean, that's fresh. And it feels a lot, I mean, it does feel smaller than the, maybe it's just me, but it feels like it's smaller than the Reaper. I don't know why. I'm going to have to hold them up together later and see what the deal is. But yeah, and the Roskopp, this thing's blowing up for real. Like, looking at it, it's blowing up. That logo is heavy, man. That graphic is just off the charts on this board right now. It looks crazy. It's popping. The yellow, the blue off of the pink. Top sheet is a teal. Oh, yeah, man. I can't get over that. I really can't. I'm stoked on that. Damn. Alright. So yeah, that's all of them. This is part 2 of that shipment. They ship separately because I didn't have the money at first to get all of them at once. So, instead of waiting, shipping them all at once, I was like, I'll just get them separately. Which is cool, I guess. But it all worked out. It's all good. Yeah, I hope this is something that everybody finds interesting. I hope that if you have a skateboard collection that you like to get extreme with it and that you want to push it as far as you possibly can, take it to the next level, and because you can't take whatever money you have with you. What are we doing? We're out here working. We have our lights on. We have our water bill paid for. Why don't you spend some of your moldy money on a reissue skateboard? You're probably not going to ride for several years, and who even knows what's going to happen in between those periods of time. Fall and crack your head on a front side. not be skating anymore. But yeah, dope. Roskopp Target 3, wrap it up. I'm sorry, I will. Looking really good. Teal on the top. Broken target. Pink on the bottom, yellow. Man, that looks really good. I can't get over how good that looks. O'Brien Purgatory, purple on the bottom. It looks good too, man. Graphically, that's sound. It's a good drawing. I guess it is a little bit. But no, it's rad. We'll talk shit on skulls and shit, whatever. But yeah, there it is. The top sheet's black. Cross on the right hand side. Looking at it. 2022 reissue. Yeah, for sure. So this is 3 and 4 in my new collection. Last video was the Goddess Kitten and the Salva Baby Stomper. So yeah, if you didn't see those, you can check it out. That would be cool if you're interested in it. Thank you for viewing this video if you made it this far. Maybe you didn't, maybe you did. It's cool if you did, and it's cool if you didn't. But I appreciate it, and yeah, hopefully I can control my impulses and not buy any more skateboards, but if I do, unbox them, I guess, because it's what I got going on. But yeah, so yeah, that's skate or die, or whatever. Do something skateboard related every day if you can't skate, or die.